Hi there, we're here with Joe and Phoenix from Linkin Park. How are you doing?
Good.
Good?
We're doing very good.
Very good.
It must be great to be, kind of closing out a day at Download. Is it an honour or a responsibility or kind of both to kind of get given that position on the bill? And how are you looking? Like, how are you looking at your set tonight in terms of how you're going to approach it? What songs? Kind of what extras you're going to put in there?
I think it's definitely an honor, and
I wouldn't say it's the responsibility though.
It's not a responsibility.
No.
Unless fun can be a responsibility. But it is an honor. It's great for us to be able to come back to the UK after a considerable break between records, and to still have people excited about us is definitely something that we don't take for granted.
So, I mean, you've got a new album out, a bit of a new direction for the park there. So how did that come about? Was that quite a natural progression, or did you sort of, set out from the start, like, right, we're going to do something a bit different now?
At first it was, exactly what you said. We definitely want to do something different, and we decided as a group that we'd try everything and anything and not to lock ourselves into a preconceived notion. And because of that, it took a while for us to grow into what became the album, and it took about 150 songs and a year and a half of writing, and
that's a lot of songs.
Minutes to Midnight is what we came up with.
How rewarding is it to see how that record sold kind of early out the gates, and then it's still selling out? Because obviously there's that fear. I think, especially over here, the critics were kind of lining up, waiting to kind of jump on it the minute it didn't do perhaps what people expected it to, but it kind of did even more than that. And so it must be ultimately rewarding to kind of have that. You didn't even have to answer any critics because the sales and kind of the fan support answered it all for you.
Yeah, I think for us, when we were writing and working on the record, the biggest thing I think we were afraid of was not being able to do something fresh or different for us, and kind of getting locked into that same corner. With categorizing music, everything like that, there's so many labels and you can kind of get stuck into them, but we had found ourselves even putting ourselves into a box. At an early point in the record, I was working with Brad, and he had been working out the song, and I listened to it and said, I love this song, but I don't know if it could be on a Linkin Park record. And right there, for me, there was a switch that kind of said, why do I have to live in that box? Like, why does it have to sound to me like it can be on a Linkin Park record? Why can't it just be whatever music the six of us are writing that we love? And that's really where Rick Rubin did a great job of kind of securing that mindset for us and making sure that we weren't limiting ourselves. And I think that's a big reason why Minutes to Midnight did come out so different. And having said that, we knew it would be an adjustment for the fans, and we didn't want to leave people behind. We didn't want to upset the fans, that kind of stuff. But you kind of have to say, this is where we're at, and this is the best stuff we're writing right now. So hopefully you like it. A little bit of a leap of faith, but it turned out, like you said, so far so good.